Hey everybody. 1 second. Yes. Sorry for being late. Me and the concept of time has been so this week. Um Plus I had to turn off the heat because that the heat going on and it's hot as hell already. Um Amber, add Joey to the list, but I don't know when he's gonna come on. Thank you. Why is candles not my business? Let me just shuffle. So how was everybody's weekend? Let me just shuffle this deck real quick. We know those are shuffle as we go. All right, so let's see. Let's see what the collective needs to know. I feel like that's a little. There it goes. All right. Oh wait. All right. Let's see what does the collective need to know. O- Okay. What does the collective need to know? All right. Let me get these cards out. Oh. Hi, Teresa. As you may. I'm not liking this as a collect. Oh. Oh. All right, so I don't know. The collectors is going through it. Bottom, so the bottom of the deck is nine. Oh, nine. Oh, excuse me. Is the three of swords. Bottom of the deck energy is three of swords. So there's a lot of disappointments, which is kind of making sense with how the spread is. Right. This is kind of all right. First, all right. This is what it is. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, right? The Six of Pentacles, the first card that come out. So that's to me, it's highlighted every like. Do you want receptivity, right? There's some type of equal give and take that you want, like sharing, right? Not really sharing, but more like equal. Like you pour into me, you pour in, I pour into you. So like Six of Pentacles is always sharing, right? So equal, being equal, give and take. But here's where it kind of gets kind of weird and confusing. Okay, that was weird. Uh, got closed out for a minute. Actually, let me move this over a little bit. Okay, there it goes. Oh, yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, right? I feel like it was like a dirty offer given, like a very, very dirty offer given, right? Um, Dirty offer was given. This person was very sneaky, very confusion. Like they always give a lot of confusion. They couldn't give like a straight answer. So you have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, right? I feel like this confusion was kind of like manufactured. So whoever this Knight of Cups was, they could have just let somebody on, right? Let somebody on with confusion, be sneaky, saying what they could say, right? But then we have the Knight of Swords here. Somebody who's fast moving, or just like really, really fast in thought. But then we have the Eight of Swords, right? Just being stuck, right? So basically, just being stuck in your head, like going fast, fast, fast about this person and like giving like a dirty offer. Then we have the Five of Cups with the Eight of Cups, right? So it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. So it's like wanting to walk away, but it's still being sad about it, right? Like just being disappointed, sad, being hurt that you have to walk away. But it's more so like being forced and to heal and to get unstuck. Uh, let me see here. What else can we tell the collective about this reading? What else can we tell the collective about this reading? Okay. Hi, Padino. So we have soulmates and hands of cards, right? I just feel like who this Knight of Cups, right? Is who is like I said, they're dirty offer. They breadcrumbing. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. They breadcrumbing like the whole thing, right? The whole relationship. So now there is definitely somebody coming in, a soulmate coming in. That's yeah. You're gonna have to take a risk on it because I feel like they're gonna have certain like behavioral um aspects of the of the person that was his breadcrumbing energy, but this person that's coming in is not definitely no breadcrumbing. It's just like they present themselves as. So it's like alarm bell is gonna go off. So that's why it's like, do I take a risk or not? For anything like me, you're stubborn. You probably be like, you know what? Let me take the chance. Let me take the chance. What's the worst that could happen? Another character development. Oh, well, look, we have engagement here, so it could just definitely lead to long term if you do take a risk. I feel like whoever this is, feel like it's very, very personal to somebody instead of being a collective, but whoever, take what resonates, right? But this person is definitely coming in for um one, three, four, fifth. Yeah, so this person is like very, you'll be after sexy empress. So yeah, this soulmate that's coming out, she's like, should I not? It definitely have long term vibes. Long term vibes. Not like this. It's like I said, Magic Coast is like I get there when we get there. Like nobody got time to wait. So that's nobody got time to wait. That's why the walking away and just being sad about it is because you're like tired of waiting. So what this this soulmate in hands of cards. Yeah, it's definitely giving biscuit for the biscuit because it's gonna be an engagement, long term committed relationship. Oh yeah. What the boat here is definitely coming, and then we also have passion. So it's like the chemistry is off the charts. Chemistry is off the charts. Oop, oop, it's a little, yeah. Oh, look at that. So I do have photographic karmic relationship. It says looking at your photograph. So I feel like this is like the past person that you walked away from, realizing they fumbled you. They definitely did. They fumbled. Sucks for them. It sucks for them. Let's see. Oop, all right, give me two. Yeah, look. So we have talking in the Phoenix. So this is just tells me, hi goddess. This tells me after just walking away, closing the door, pretty much shutting off that the past person, energetically, physically, whatever, just like having them close access to you, um, is bringing in, like I said, the soulmate, which is giving you the Phoenix and the talking stage. And I also heard very, very soon. So like very, very soon could just be like in a couple weeks around the corner, but it's literally around the corner. It's like around the corner. Uh, I, I want to pull from here. Why is this like this? All right. Exactly. Yes, Rennie. Exactly. That's what they realize. All right. What else? We have the Page of Wands. So they could be very spontaneous, this person coming in. A little immature, but like in a playful way. Yeah, like, when they come off as the King of Wands. So they could be fire sign, fire energy. Uh, what is it? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Right? Fire energy that could be coming in. Let's see what else. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, we have the Chariot with the Star. This is giving wishes are being granted, and it's gonna be granted like expeditiously. It's like um FedEx next day, right? That's what it is. FedEx next day. The Empress is you. Doesn't matter, male, woman. Empress is you. Just sitting there, doing what you gotta do, looking pretty, right? Think of one more card. Yeah, look. Temperance too. Just be a little patient. Hi, Sophia. Just be a little patient, and this little pause is more was giving more of a time for you to heal, right? This little pause is giving time to heal. Because if they would have sent the soulmate in while he was still dealing, or even just energetically dealing with breadcrumbs, it wouldn't have worked out. It would have been like, no, hi, Christina. And look, we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and opportunities that it presents. Just be grateful. Sometimes you just be grateful you dodged a bullet. Sometimes people just need that. And then we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, right? So do things that make you happy. Once you do things that make you happy, you start seeing opportunities and doors opening up. But that's what I have for the collective. And Amber's first. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Donations are welcome. Just a pinned comment. Or if you want to make it easier, just go to the link tree. The link is in the description. Also have a merch store in there. You can just check it out. The hoodies. Oh, I don't have them with me because I had to wash them. But yeah, what she said. All right, let me just shuffle because I'm gonna use these to step next. All right. Oh, sister. Gemini, Delta, Finland. Oh, goody. Let's see. Let's see. Just make sure all these cards are upright. Let's do two shuffles. All right. Ancestors. Amber wants to know what is the Gemini's thoughts and feelings towards her. What are the Gemini's thoughts and feelings towards her? Okay. Was not seeing that. Oh. Okay. Spot to be plastic. All right. All right. So we have the judgment card, right? Was the first card that came out. Um he's girl, you gotta slow down. Because with the judgment card here, it talks about choices, right? Judgment always talks about choices, discernment, but more importantly is making an important decision, right? A decision that could either have things go one way or another way, right? So that's what he's right now. I feel like that's what he's at. He's at a fork in the road, right? So he can either go this way or that way. Because we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, brain fart. Got the card, right? Usually Wheel of Fortune shows things moving along, moving forward, right? But now here's where I say you gotta slow down. Because we do have the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands is a rapid, fast moving, but in like a relationship type thing, you don't want to go fast because it's gonna Three of Swords, right? It's gonna burn too quickly. As fast as it started, as fast as everything started burning, it's gonna the light's gonna poof go out. So, like I said, slow down so it doesn't end up in a Three of Swords. And we have the King of Pentacles. So he comes up very, very stable, um, even confident, right, in his decision. But he's doing it from a grounded perspective. So if it keeps going too fast, he's gonna pull back. And is one thing that he wants to pull back because it's gonna feel like temptations to for him, right? And he doesn't want that. He wants something that's like, but he can't help it. None of you, both of you can't help it. It's like it's very magnetic. The connection. It's very fireworks. There it goes. I was gonna say collision, but it's fireworks. Too much fireworks. Let's see here. What else? What else can we tell Amber about the Gemini? I know there's just the wall behind me, but what's in here, all I feel is people keep walking back and forth behind me. Some of you may see them, but some of you may not. But it's definitely somebody walking behind me a lot. But there, let's see. What else can we tell Amber? Yeah, look, very, we have palm tree, right? So it's very stable, flexible. There's growth here, right? Endurance, permanence, right? If you think about a palm tree, yeah, you can't really get rid of palm trees because they grow deep, deep, deep in soil, right? So that's the type of connection you want. You want it to grow deep and deeper instead of more on the spicy side, right? And then with the we got two stable cards, King of Pentacles and Palm Trees. Let's see what else. Yeah, make healthy choices, right? Making healthy choices in love and life, self care, self love, being happy, right? I do feel like in the past he might have rushed things, or vice versa, right? So just if you feel like going to be spicy, don't be too spicy. Just like I said, rein it back. Like so, if it's like the spicy level is like I would say like a 9. Take it to like a 3. Right? I mean that's a big difference, right? On the scale, but take it down to a 3. Let's see. Oh no. All right. So Sword and Rose talks about clarity, truth, revelation. So like I said, He doesn't like. I mean, he does like temptations, but when it gets out of hand, like I said, he might pull back or he might decide to. I don't know, a ghost, but he would definitely talk to you first about it, right? Okay, this is the card. Let's go. So yeah, we have acts here. Talks about breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Yeah. So yeah, if you really, really want slow, like I said, put it to a three because if it keeps going like very, very spicy, he's gonna pull back. Either pull back or lean forward with it, then regret whatever happens. But we don't want that. Right? Because look, we have twin flame. Right? Yin yang, balance, complement each other, duality. So, like I said, it's a very, very strong connection here. Just nurture it. Don't rush it. Nurture it. Oh, let me get a card from here. Because he really does like you a lot. Like you a lot. But I will tell you right now, if he would choose between himself, his faith, and you, he would definitely choose his faith. And I don't mean to sound like an asshole about it, but that's the energy it's given. Yeah. We have reconciliation here. Hmm. All right. So the reconciliation, I don't know, somebody's coming back. Yeah. As soon as somebody's coming back, I have watch out. All right. So somebody's coming back. This morning message, yeah, somebody's definitely coming back, trying to reconcile, try to come back in to good graces, I guess. Especially if they didn't move that fast. Hey, look, it's a so we have soulmate and divine union, right? Like I said, this connection go a very long time. Just slow it down a little bit, and then we have explore, explore each other, get to not in that way, Amber. Explore each other, get to know each other a little more, favorite foods, stuff like that, right? But not in a sexual way, because you don't want to scare him off. Like I said, reel it in and see what else here. All right. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Just laugh, have fun. Just laugh and have fun. And then we have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. I feel like this is more so for the reconciliation. Um, Whoever it is coming in, uh, hear them out, get the closure, and then close the door. Cause I don't see that going anywhere. But definitely Gemini likes you a lot. Likes you too much, but don't scare him away. Don't spook him away. Cause even though he's a different breed, he's from Russia, men are all the same. They get spooked when they fall too fast. Yeah. Even want to split the deck, look lifetime partner. just slow down a little bit. But other than that, I don't feel like you guys will go down that route where you will have to walk away because things are going too fast. So just be aware of that, Amber. Other than that, no, he likes you a lot. Oh shit! All right, I didn't even know it was a whole thing going. All right. She's like, "Yeah, try to keep." I keep big. Everybody do know, yeah. Yes, that. I know you to know you. We'll turn around. Every little thing about you. You know what's so funny? I heard the melody to the song, but I was like, no, focus on this because then I'm gonna start breaking out singing. But that was like literally the song that was coming through a little bit. Alright, who's after Amber? Alright, ready? You next. Let me tell you something. New York weather is so crazy. Last week it was all 80 degrees, high 80s, damn near close to 90, nice and hot. It's Tuesday and it's like damn near 40 something degrees outside. And we're hitting 60s and high 50s. It's just crazy. I'm like, this is outrageous. All right, Rennie. Okay. I think Anita will be the last one. All right. Yes. So what you asking for today, Rennie? Damn, I have so stuck on my head now. Oh, Pandina, I got like three people in front of you. Give me time. Is her comment popping up? Cause okay, there it goes. Oh, it's always happens like that. It's always when we never do nothing. Girl, I'm telling you, sit here acting pretty, and then no, out of nowhere you see mad flies. Like, what are you doing here? Get out of here, nosy. All right. So let's see, ancestors. What can I tell Rennie about these people who are working against her? What can we tell Rennie about these people who are working against her? All right, pick that phone up in a minute. All right. Well, we have the chariot, right? So honestly, the chariot is like they're trying to like make you stagnant, right? Because we also have the magician here, right? And magician came out. Well, the chariot came out first. It was on the floor, but then magician came out underneath it. So they're trying to stagnate your energy, so that you know basically don't move nowhere. It's like that's how it's going. Like that's the like the movement they want. Like you every time you take, let's say five, like one step forward, you take four steps back. Like that's what they're trying to do, right? But this is your nine of pentacles, single, independent, um, strong, like just about your business. The nine of pentacles is like she's more about her money, being single, independent, so she's not really care about nobody else, right? But regardless of that, you do have the Knight of Wands. So even though they try to stall your progression, with the Knight of Wands here, it just says that's why I keep saying you move like this, like move up and down, like forward, like it's behind somebody just learned how to start a car, drive a car. They hit the gas and hit the brake, and it keeps jerking back and forth. Like that's the movement you're in, right? Because the Knight of Wands is what's really pushing you to move forward. Not as fast as if the Chariot was forward, but that's what's pushing you to move forward. I So we have the Page of Cups here. So I feel like whoever these people are, at one point in time, they may have either liked you as an individual or actually have a crush on you, right? But I feel like you said something to these people, but not in a angry, malicious way. It's more like instead of you agreeing to whatever issue it was, you told them, for example, somebody went to you, they were like, hey, I want to do XYZ to somebody. And you're like, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, this is what's going to happen. And blah, 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 right? And because you didn't agree with them, or you didn't take their side, or you didn't tell them what they wanted to hear, it kind of puts you as the villain. So that's like the energy is given. It's given, oh, well, you didn't take my side, so now I'm gonna make your life a living hell. But then it's kind of like an obsession as well. So it could have just been at one point in time they befriended you and to to become you. Like I said, I think we talked about this before. Like people like you, but sometimes they don't like what you say. But it's fine. Oh well, we can't always be yes men. But that's what it's given. It's given they liked you. You probably said something, didn't agree to them, didn't like, didn't tell them what they wanted to hear, and they got mad about it. So they're doing whatever they can to block you, and it's not working because it's not justified. It's out of jealousy too. So they could just be really also obsessive, like you, jealousy. It's the whole 9 yards. It's very weird, very weird energy. It's given very weird. Frenemy. That's the word I was looking for. It's given frenemy. It's given frenemy. That's what it is. Yep. That's exactly what they're mad about. Yeah, look. See, the cards never lie. We have not enough. And right here, it says jealousy. I know it's backwards, but it says jealousy. Right? Uh, Jealousy is one hell of a drug. It's a drug that I would not take. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do get jealous, but it's more so like, damn, I want that. Let me go get it. Like, but in a way that it inspires you to do better and to get better. That's the type of jealousy that I only subscribe to. It's gonna make me work harder, right? But look, even with them trying to block you, you have ascendant. So it's transcendent obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union, right? It, and the crazy thing is that if you really wanted to, you could pretty much destroy their lives if you send whatever they send right back to them. But you're what they don't understand is you're holding on to restraint, more so like mercy, right? Because it's like, why would I waste my share my energy on you when what you're doing is not working? So because of that, you're showing good character, good heart, right? So you're not looking at it like, oh yes, let's let me get my leg back and then I'm gonna destroy it. No, it's like a little they're like little gnats. That's what it is. Give it a little gnats energy. But because it also has preparing for you, and this is also why that I feel like the person that you're meant to be with is gonna come in fast. Because we also have kissing here too. Kissing, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah, so because of that, your reward is basically your person. Healthy choices. Like I said, you hold in restraint. Healthy choices. Healthy choices. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look. See, you have Cupid here. Having faith, love is coming, surprising invitation, meeting. But yeah, look, definitely Cupid's arrow. hmm And then after you get the sweet love, then the house is gonna be coming down. Right? It's I don't know, like I said, you get the sweet love, the houses will be coming down. But it's definitely somebody who wears a lot of mask around you. Um, there is also somebody who may be feeding these individuals certain information about you or certain things. That's why I said frenemy. So be aware of that. Right? Just be aware of that. I wanna let's get two cards from here. Yeah, look. Strength. You have a lot of strength. Ooh. They also are attacking you because they think you're a weakling. Yeah. Yeah, so they attack you because they think you're weak because you have a lot of inner strength here. So what a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes we don't people don't always show their strength. Sometimes people play possum. And people think, oh, that they're weak, that they low in spiritual ranking, just low like easy target, right? I love to play possum because it just do something to me. When soon as somebody does something, I'm like, it's my turn. Right? But yeah, like they don't understand that you have a lot of inner strength. Hi, Christina. Yes, like sometimes people just be humble. They're not being just I don't like when people try to humble you. Like, why do you need to humble me if I'm already humble? What's the point of trying to humble? I don't get that. What's the point of trying to humbling somebody who is already humble? It does not make sense. That's one thing that always bothered me. Like, why would you try to humble somebody who's already humbled? That doesn't make sense. But you also have the four of swords here. So yeah, you're definitely in the rest period because look, the knight of pentacles, you're moving slow, but you're moving. Maybe you just need to do like um a cleansing or like a baño just so you could get out this like slow movement energy. Yeah, well, yeah, page of wands. Oh, page of wands, yeah. So it's gonna be very, have fun, be a little adventurous. Just live your life. Let me get two from here. Yeah, so look, we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, right? Then we have grief. I understand losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. With this, all right, I don't see. So with the grief card, I was like, I don't understand grief because it's not really grief. So with the grief card, once you do the baño or the cleansing, something's gonna be removed from your life. Um, I feel like it's gonna be a person, and it may be somebody that you would have never expected, right? And that's where the grief might come into play. So be aware of that. But that's what I have for you, Rennie. Girl, listen, playing possum is fun and games because sometimes people just be digging their hole, and then when Staricia's be like, green light, green light. Everyone's be like, green light, green light. But that's what I have for you, Rennie. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Donations are welcome. What else? What else? What else? It's a pinned comment, or you can just check the link tree. I also have some hoodies up for sale. Just check it out. Girl, I'm trying to get that super chat going. I'm trying. Let's see if I, because now I got my energy back, my little motivation back. So we're gonna try to make some videos because I'm still working in because I'm going back to the gym. So I'm trying to work in schedule. So I'm trying to like find a rhythm basically with the added gym in. But let's get in there. All right, Echo. I know Echo put it in. Oh, there it goes. Oh, she quick with it. Okay, girl. All right. All right. Then after Echo, Sexy Empress, and then Jerry, Teresa, Goddess, Sophia. Okay. All right. Mm, Ancestors. What guidance does Echo's ancestors have for her in the areas of career, love, and family? What guidance do we have for Echo when it comes to career, love, and family? Okay. So we have the King of Cups. Ooh. Somebody's emotionally intelligent, but let's see, follow. Because, like I said, doesn't matter. King could be a king or queen. All right, King Cups could mean man or woman. So we're going to put some more. Oh, okay. Judgment. Oh, okay. Why do I have glitter on me? Right. Oop. All right. So here. All right. So you. All right. We're going to start with the judgment because this is like in the middle of the deck. So we have judgment here, right? So judgment in the middle of the deck is in the middle of the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Underneath the judgment is Ace of Swords in of reverse, and then it's a Five of Cups. Right. Let me show you like this. Right. See. So you have two decisions to make, and I just want to get because I can give bad news here first, then good news. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. Here, somebody is not being very honest with you, right? And you can definitely feel that they're lying, or at least holding back certain information that's important that can help you along in just moving about the right way or going down the right path. That's what's I think coming on the right path. Um, they they haven't been very truthful about a lot of things. And then with the Five of Cups here, I feel like you might make the executive decision to either go low to no contact or just cut them off completely. And it's gonna hurt because, like I said, I will always say friendship breakups are a lot worse than regular breakups. And this person could just be, it doesn't they don't have to be really really close to you, but it's something like you kind of value the friendship or the relationship you have with this person, and it's kind of like they have a little space in your heart that, oh, you, it's more so you have a little soft spot for them. There it goes. You have a soft spot for them, so that's why it's gonna hurt when you make the executive decision to remove them out your life because they haven't been really truthful. I want to say this person doesn't necessarily have a lying issue, but they have a lying issue. It's like they will tell you bits of pieces before you get the whole truth, right? So that's where the grief comes because it's like you could just tell me the truth from the beginning, right? But now with the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups, uh, you're gonna be. I don't know if this King of Cups has entered your life yet or they're about to, but the decision to move forward with them, it's more so emotionally based, like how they make you feel. That's why you have the Ten of Cups here. So you're gonna be choosing to move forward with this person that's coming in because they make you feel giddy, they put a smile on your face and make you happy, and it kind of makes the household feel light. Let's see here. What else can we tell Echo? Yeah. Well, the snake, which is competition, enemy, clever, malicious look over your shoulders. Look over your shoulders to other women. So yeah, somebody's definitely is being a snake in this friendship with you. They could think they could just be trying to like outsmart you in a certain way because again, you go 1 plus 1 is 2, but A and C is not adding up, right? It's not adding up. So you're good at putting things together. So that's why they trying to omit certain things so that kind of like trying to throw you off, but it doesn't work. Let's see what else. Yeah. So we have clock and passion. Yeah. So with clock and passion, this is gonna happen in divine timing. So don't try to found your glitter. So don't try to like rush things, right? It's gonna happen when it's happening. So don't try to anticipate it. Don't try to force it, especially with the King of Cups here. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, don't chase it. It was a chaser. Yeah. But they're being weird. They haven't given. Yeah. We have the boat here. The boat also talks about like closure, moving on, closure, but also getting what you want. So it has multiple readings here. So it's definitely given that regardless, you're gonna move forward. Move forward with this King of Cups, this happy life, and just moving out negativity. I want to get this back here. I was like, wait, let me just shuffle this one more time. I think this week I'm gonna buy a new deck. I know somebody told me about the Oracle, something Prism. All right. What else can we tell Echo using this deck? 3 cards, please. What else can we tell Echo? Yeah, we have Tau Santan, resilient, bold, sassy. Like, yeah. I feel like regardless, you're still gonna be how can I put it? It- It's not gonna really phase you much. Yeah, you're gonna be like sad for a couple of days, probably like a week or two. Depending on your grieving process, but You're gonna bounce back. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, there it goes. That's how it is. It's dusting your shoulders off. Yeah, look, shadow self, denial, projection, shame. Yeah, denial. Look, I said lying. Yeah, we have the Kabbalah tree of life, integrations, life lesson, emanation. Yeah, this is just a step in like the process, because sometimes what happens is we can't have our blessings come in, or things, good things come into our life when negative people are attached to us, because what happens sometimes, they're not meant to relish in your blessings. They're meant to watch you relish in your blessings, not experience it. Let's see. I got a card from here. Thank you. So you have failure. Understand that mistake is only opportunity to learn. Right. Um don't think that you're a failure. At least you try, right? Sometimes people don't take chances, don't even try, and they don't know what failure is. Failure is actually has more courage than anything, because at least you went and try, and then what happens is you learn from that mistake and you move forward. So don't think that you're a failure, especially in anything in life, right? And you don't worry too much either, because we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. So don't worry too much. And look, they're both a form of shade of purple, right? And that's third eye or crown chakra, depends, right? So, you know, use your intuition to navigate all this. And I feel like it's gonna help you out, and it's gonna grow more. And you're gonna be like, I was stressing out for nothing. I was grieving for nothing. Right? Yeah. That's what I have for you, Echo. Yeah. Yeah, two choices coming in. In due time, obviously, but one's gonna be cut somebody off, the other is gonna be moving to a happy life with somebody who's very emotionally intelligent. Oh, all right, who's next? Sexy Empress. Shuffle this. You're welcome. General love reading. Got you, girl. Ooh, why did that song come out? I got the deck and I'm like shuffling, and or his Megan Stallion. Do it on a dick. Do it on a dick. Do it. And I'm like, ooh, where's this song coming from? Okay, girl. You're after a sexy empress, Pardino. I didn't say that not came out. Let's do it again. All right. All right, ancestors. Sexy empress wants a general love reading. So, what can we tell sexy empress about her love life? Or what's going on in her love life? Or what's coming in? Whatever you think is more important, what do we tell sexy empress about her love life? Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, that's still good, but okay. Now I understand why that song came out. All right. So I don't love it. Let's start with this card first. Mhm. Yeah, Meg the Stallion. So we have the Nine of Swords. All right. So you might have some stress or anxiety around love. Um, or frustration. I hear frustration, right? I feel like you're still waiting for something to happen. Because we do have the seven of Hadia, so we do have the seven of pentacles, right? The seven of pentacles is just watching for things to like things to harvest or stuff. But here is like more like you things to marinate, right? So it's like you're waiting for things to get better. Because we do have the eight of pentacles here. So you go from seven to eight, which means things are progressing, but not as fast as you want. Maybe you just want a better sex life, right? And when I mean better sex life, I mean like I don't know, like I was gonna say toxic sex, but not like with a toxic individual, this like imitation of toxic sex, like because we do have the devil here. The devil talks about like attachments, but it's also like very um card of like sexual energy as well. And it's the not so sunshine and rainbow side of the lovers card, right? So girl, you might wanna try like the BDSM role playing. I don't know. You might want to try that. Spice things up a little bit. So then we also have the fool, right? And the fool is like just trusting the that's why I said it's kind of like marinating. You just trusting the process. I don't know, something yeah, I don't know if it's something you want to explore with the toxic sex. I don't know why I keep saying toxic sex. Like I don't like it could just be rough. I don't know. So I was like, that's what the song is. You might have to take the lead. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. You might have to just take the lead. But yeah, like I said, it's frustration. It's given like this frustration because I don't feel like a lot of life is bad. It could just be a little bit boring. A little bit boring. Need some excitement. Could just be a little bit boring. Let's see what else. Listen, we have the Phoenix, right? New phase, rekindling, renewal, transformation, change, growth. So yeah, you might just need a renewal. I rekindle things, make things a little spicy. I don't know why. Maybe, like I said, do role play. Maybe role play might help you guys out a little bit. But we do have abundance here. So keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Oh, something flipped over. Two cards flipped over. Yeah, look, not today. Not wanting to deal with it, not wanting to, like I said, frustrated. But yeah, look, we have love. There's unconditional love here. So you're very, very good. Traction, affection, oneness, passion. We have both. Getting what you want, progression. I don't know. For some reason I want to take one more card for sure. So we have heartbroken. Like, but I don't feel like I could just be past energy. But might be feeling lost a little bit. Just be feeling lost a little bit. Like you don't know which direction to go towards. So that's what it could be. Actually, yeah, okay. Let's pull this card a little bit more. Let's see. What else? Oh, so we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I don't feel like nobody's really emotionally walking away. I just feel like I said, that song, Meg Thee Stallion, "Do It on a Dick." You maybe just need to do that to help get out this weird cycle. I just feel like you just need more sex, right? Because look, we have the world in reverse. So this could just be an ongoing cycle. It's like it's giving birth. So like 1 minute you guys are all over each other, the next minute it's like a pause. But it kind of throws you off because it's like, why we have a pause? Why can't we just keep going? Why can't we just keep going? Like I said, yeah, like, we have judgment decision. Yeah, like girl, you better go to the sex store or something. Get some costumes, maid outfit. You guys are gonna have to explore. Just to get out this was a little rut. Explore. Have some sexual healing. Yeah. And then everything will go back to normal with the six of swords. Six of swords going towards calm waters, peaceful waters. So yeah, you guys just need to basically bang it out. And this, like I said, explore it. I feel like once you guys explore, you guys are gonna have fun. And that's what's gonna have you guys that's what's gonna have you guys to like go into peaceful water. Like it's once you guys explore and get used to it and just have fun with it, you guys gonna have like so Friday night, Saturday night, like we're gonna do this. Like it's gonna become like a routine. Sometimes people think sex is not all that in relationships, but sometimes mm, sex can help heal the relationship. Not all the time, not all the time, but sometimes, and that's what I feel like for you guys. That's what it is. It's just guys get bored, and then when you guys get bored, you guys nitpick at each other and argue with each other. So you just have to find something to let that frustration go. Well, get the maid outfit, girl, and do the little French accent. But that's what I have for you, sexy empress. That's exactly what I have for you. All right, Joey's next. I'm definitely gonna listen to that song tonight. I love Meg Thee Stallion. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Donations are welcome. Do live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Donations are welcome. All right. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Do you need to do a certain number or just whatever? You know what? Forget it. All right. Okay. I'm gonna take 7 because that's the first number that came to head to mind. All right. That's 2, 3. And look, it's oh, never mind because it was 111. Oh, oh, okay. Now that explains why. Okay. Now that explains why. I was like, oh, doesn't make sense, but now it does. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna say in order. We have Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. One, that's 3. All right, so you. So to me, there's always when it gets 2 aces, doesn't matter what suit. There's definitely a new beginning embarking. Like it is given. You know how they have the pearly white gates, all big, like in movies. It's like huge, and they have 2 doors open. So that's how like the doors are opening. It's like 2 double doors opening, right? So there's more opportunities coming in. So it could be just opportunities and money. And here, creativity, passion, also motivation. So it's given more. It's given more. You're doing things that I wouldn't say not you would never normally do, but you are, and it somehow is bringing in more blessings. And with the high priestess here, you kind of know what's already coming. The hard work is paying off, right? And I feel like what's coming in is this Queen of Pentacles, right? Somebody who's very stable, probably very very abundant, right? With the Hierophant in reverse and the Hangman in reverse here, it does give something is over, especially in a committed sense. But you could just be a little bit still. I don't want to say hung up on it, but still a little more so like, am I doing the right thing, right? But it's definitely over. Right? Um, but I'm also getting. I don't know. The work is being paid off. That's what I keep hearing. The work is being paid off. So whatever the work is, it's coming. Let me see. But whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, like, I don't know. I just heard she's here, so you could just meet them soon. Oh, yeah, because we have the boat, which is receiving what you need, progression, arriving, closure. And then we have the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, transformation, growth, change your mind, and we have twin flames, yin yang, zen balance, and duality coupling. Yeah, so they're definitely on their way. Mm. But she's still trying to change your mind. Still trying to change your mind. Let's see what else. But we have palm tree. You're entering stability and security. Like, that could just be with the Ace of Pentacles, money coming in. Um, I don't know. I was gonna say lawsuit coming in. I don't, but not against you. But I guess you. Hey, you might be filing a lawsuit. Get that money. Look at that. It's 111. Oh, like I said, this Queen of Pentacles is coming in because we have date here, meeting someone new. Dating, getting back out there, plan set. I know this is not conventional, but someone's coming in and they're gonna date you. Okay, treat you like you're the prize. They're gonna court you instead of doing the other way around. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, are you? Am I a fool? Um, no, no, because it says and then beginning, growth, change, liberation, transition. You have two cards of growth and change. So this is, like I said, you do. Somebody's definitely coming in. But yeah, and then bringing new beginnings. You have something that is definitely that's definitely going to change it. Let's see what else. We have the Queen of Wands. Um, the Queen of Wands here. I feel like you made the best decision you can make, regardless being uh having multiple. I would say multiple input from the Egoons. And ironically, this card which I always forget. This card has a sunflower in it. So I would say your was approved by sunflower. Five of Cups. There is sadness here, right? Some grief, but obviously you have to go through the grieving process. Grieving process. We have the Chariot. Things gonna be moving fast. Gonna be moving fast. They're gonna be oh propelled. It's like a slingshot. Like you know when you take a slingshot, you pull it all the way back, and then whatever is in there, you let it go, and it flies across like the acres of land. Yeah, so that's how it's speed of light is what I want to say. Speed of light. Everything's gonna be happening the speed of light because I'm seeing like rocket ship, speed of light. For some reason, I just heard Sunflower said, "Don't mourn." I don't know why she said, "Don't mourn," whatever that means. Um, the Eight of Wands, yeah, like again, fast moving. Things gonna be happening fast, fast moving. Things gonna be happening real fast. Order three. um, yeah, I was. Um, it's funny because of regret, remorse, respect. Yeah, yeah. Regret, remorse. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're pretty much here. Let's see what else. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is it's funny because the Six of Pentacles has the Justice card, so everything's being balanced out. Everything's being returned the way that it needs to be. I keep hearing blessings are coming in, and it's crazy because it's showing two poor people, right? Two poor people getting m- money, pretty much blessings. Yeah, and then we have the eight. Yeah, definitely walk. I don't know. Actually, no. I'm gonna say that. I don't know. So the blessings were. I feel like the amount of whatever amount the blessings were tied to um whether you walk away or not. So it's given. It was a test within a test within a test to see if you're capable of forgiveness, capable of moving on, and capable of holding your head high. Fix her end. With the Hierophant in reverse, I feel like regardless if she tries to fix it or not, it's not gonna work out because we have the Hierophant in reverse with the Eight of Cups here. You're gonna oh, I said with the Hierophant in reverse and the Eight of Cups here, she could try, but I still feel like it won't work out because you're gonna eventually end up walking away. Ooh, almost dropped the whole deck. Yeah. Um, yeah. Actually, let me get this card. Let's see. I mean, reconciliation came out. I mean, again, forgiveness. I feel like forgiveness is key. Reconcile because it's still showing them that she wants to work on things. It's still showing that she wants to work on things. Let's see what else. You're attractive. Attraction. So you're attractive. You're attracting a lot of things. You're attracting more attention than you normally would. Let me see. We have slow down here. Um, slow down. I feel like it's for don't make. All right. So when you make your final decision, like final nail in the coffin decision, don't make it out of impulse or rash. Just come to the conclusion slowly, which I feel like you're already doing and coming to the conclusion slowly. I mean, we also have missed chances here. So she had a lot of missed chances. A lot of missed chances. Oh. And like I said, whoever this Queen of Pentacles they send in, it's love at first sight and getting to know each other. I feel like soon. I feel like she might be a new employee at the job, or is already a new employee at your job. I feel like it's a new employee. Let's get this last card. Let's see here. We have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines in my soul. So pay attention to your health, right? I don't know if they're telling you eat better. Have you been eating junk? A lot of junk lately? Let me get one more card. Two. Oh, give me two more cards. Ah, ah, ah. So we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. They told me to use your intuition, right? Use your gut feeling. Use your Ori. Listen to your Ori, right? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There's change coming, big change coming, and it's orange. Ooh, goosebumps. I got goosebumps with that. So change is definitely on its way. It's inevitable. And like I said, I feel like nah, you can't do that. You gotta eat. But honestly, I feel like it's too late for her to repair whatever needs to be repaired. She spent too long lollygagging. Spent too long avoiding certain things that she missed a lot of chances on fixing things with you. And I also feel like Sunflower got fed up and waited. And I wanna say she made a choice for you, but kind of like help nudged you to get to the choice, the decision. So I'll tell you right now, Sunflower cannot stand her. Sunflower is like she gotta go. But that's what I have for you, Pardino. And a lot of blessings coming in. Big new beginning. All right. Who's that? Teresa. All right, Teresa. Oh, Teresa was waiting. She was like, I got this. Oh, I know about this. Oh. She said, I want to know about this hoe. Okay, Teresa. What she do to you? Is her name? Oh, 8 levels above me. Eh. Thank you, Paduino. Like I said, I don't know. Whoever that person's coming in for you, be prepared to get wine and dine. You gonna you're gonna understand why the men nowadays want princess treatment. All right. So her name is AW. All right. First of all, AW. And no worry, my auntie did. Oh, Angela. Okay. No worry. I feel like the kids who got, brujeria, witchcraft, voodoo, whatever, throwing at them in the womb, we're kind of unhinged. A little bit unhinged, but intuition on point. Even when they don't even when they think they don't know intuition on point. So your daughter's intuition is on point. On point. Ari doesn't know half the things she knows, but she just says, "Oh, I don't know. It's a gut feeling, right?" Is they put us because people say that when you certain people when they die get resuscitated that some people not everybody but some people come back with either temporary or permanent spiritual gifts, right? So when people throw stuff at women, pregnant women, which I it's fucking taboo, like chill. You don't do that. But people do it anyway because people don't have morals. So when they do it, what they do is they put the infant um closer to death. And then it makes spiritual gifts a little whether aware it or not. So that's what's up. But let's see what's going on with Angela. What was her um repercussion of doing what she did, throwing voodoo at you? What was Angela's um repercussion? What is going on with Angela? Girl, Teresa. Oh, Angela got smacked with it. Let's see what else. Oh, she did get smacked with it. Right, let me see. Um, all right. So, what her karma was, I feel like it didn't. The reason why it didn't take effect because um you or your daughter was extremely protected, right? So we have the three of swords here, right? So it's heartbreak, grief, um, what else? Heartbreak, grief, sadness, right? So here with the three swords, I feel like it kind of bounced back, right? So it kind of like hit you a little bit, but then it boomeranged right back to her. So she could have been dealing with health problems, or somebody close to her been dealing with health problems. Um, I want to say somebody died or could have died, but she also has mental issues as well, or emotional issues. But either way, but I feel like it's more mental issues. With the Seven of Cups here, so she might have mm, I want to say permanent brain fog. So she's always kind of confused, or always like in a daze, or like can't think straight. Right. So we have the star here, but I feel like this is your energy, right? The star here is healing, hopes and wishes. Like, um, regardless, there's still healing on your end. It could be just be healing generational. So you could be healing from this little thing, generational um curse. It could be healing a generational curse by overcoming this. And she's also like chronically single. Because we have the nine of pentacles here, so she probably can't keep him in as well. I feel like she also did that too to you to like kind of block you from love. But again, you have shields all around you, meaning like your 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 ancestors, your spiritual team, they hold shields around you, like actual like shields. Knights and shining armors, when they have like shields, yes, that type of shields. And this is you, the Empress, right? Um, I feel like it was also to like humble you or dim your light in some type of way. But and it didn't work. It didn't work whatsoever. Uh, what this? Yes. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little tired. Let's see. Let's see. What else can we tell Teresa about Angela? What's going on with Angela? What was her repercussions and consequences? Oh, we have the clock here. Divine timing. Um, I feel you might actually get more information about what's really going on in her life, because I feel like somebody's gonna come and talk to you, but it's not like somebody you talk to all the time or somebody that's in your life. It could just be one of how sometimes when we bump into like an old acquaintance that like you guys weren't friends, but you guys were cool enough to like kick it here and there or hang out here and there. I feel like they're gonna tell you what's going on with Angela, whatever they heard about her, right? That's because it's like a passerby. It's like, oh, you could have just been shopping or out somewhere, and then you bump into them, have a little chit chat, and they tell you what's going on. Like that's what I mean. Like you might have answers, but it happens in like divine timing. So don't go out looking for people that are somewhat still associated with her. It's gonna come to your front door. It's gonna come right to your feet. Yeah. Separation. Yeah. Homegirl's chronically single, and she doesn't know how her future is gonna be. Yeah. We have the dragonfly here. You're gonna find out. Like I said, it says being lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Like I said, finding out things. You're gonna find out a lot more about the situation. What's happening to her in way more detail. Like I said, chronically single. She could have gotten with men who used and abused her. Um, So like, if you have her on social media, don't believe what just posted because it's like a facade. Let's see what else. This is what she blocked because we have soulmate in the chaser here. She, I'm telling you, if she didn't throw whatever she threw at you, she would probably actually find her actual soulmate, like the one that she's supposed to be with. But because turns to, which is not bad. Sometimes you have to always turn to spells and candle magic, all right? Because sometimes you just gotta dish out justice, but not revenge, not pettiness, justice, right? But if she have never, like I said, if she have never done this to you, her karma would have never be all this. Sometimes the consequence is not worth it. And she was warned and didn't care about the consequence. It was more so like she wanted to hurt you. Yeah, but you just grew. Your life grew. Um, not in an easy way because you still had to go through some obstacles. There it goes. But she she tried to stop you on multiple. Not only just the pregnancy, she tried to stop your finances, your job, your love life. Like she tried to hit you on all fronts. But all it did was delay. And then things went better. Things got better, right? And it was just her accumulating karma. Because sometimes what happens is your spiritual team will let certain things go through the cracks. Um, but after a while, it don't work. It don't work no more. Don't work. Let's see what else. Yeah, look. We have water element. You just go to the ocean, go to the water, take a nice shower. Just water cleanses, right? So do that a lot. Cleanse water a lot with water. Ooh. So we have MIB, stalk, intimidation, confrontation, right? So she probably still does this, but I don't feel like she don't has access to you like that. So it's more like she probably like do some divinations or remote viewing. Because she could do remote viewing, but she can't really see certain things. But then this is you, Tau Sentient. Resilient, bold, sassy. So you, regardless what she tried to do, her consequences is to watch you flourish. Right? While simultaneously getting hit with her own consequences. Brain fog, you know, somebody with severe health, her or with her with severe health, dealing with death, dealing with never being happy in love, dealing with people who only use and abuse her. So she's very much getting the cards that she dealt, right? So you don't have to worry because karma always flips back on them. So that's what she's going. She's going through it to think of it. Like I said, you're gonna get more information and probably more in detail. Something new that probably happened. Yep. I'm telling you. I mean, that's only the tip of the iceberg. It's still coming in. When people don't understand doing doing stuff to pregnant people, especially infants who are innocent in situations. Saying that shit comes back. It might not come back in this lifetime, but it's definitely come back in the next. So you're gonna find out more stuff, Teresa. But you just keep living your life. And like I said, your daughter's highly protected. You're highly protected. Your ancestors came in with the shields. They got you. Just watch the show. Watch the show because there's still more to come. Still more to come. Does she have a job? I don't think she has a job. If she would have had a job, it would be more pentacles here. There's not. There's no pentacles here. She might be emotionally erratic too. So I don't know. You might see her mugshot somewhere soon. But that's what I have for you, Teresa. Who's next? I think Goddess is next. Oh, I gotta hurry up. I can't make it 3 hours. Mm. Probably most likely. Most likely. Just cleanse your room and put a barrier up. You could use St. Michael picture. That helps a lot. You could be the sentient, century, sunshine. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. All right, goddess. All right. All right, goddess. Ancestors, goddess supposed to know what's coming for V and her. You're welcome, Teresa. Goddess supposed to know what's coming for V and her. What is coming towards V and her? Uh, Girl, we stress it out. Hey, let me get So we got the bottom deck. We have the lovers. All right. So it's a good deep connection. Is getting them. Right. It's mutual affection, mutual liking. But here's where I'm a little interested in. So we have the Nine of Swords. So it's given either you're a little frustrated or a little anxious about the connection. But I feel like it could just be impatience that you kind of overthink a lot with this because we also have the Temperance in verse, right? Temperance upright talks about patience, healing, pouring into yourself. But in reverse here is some type of impatience. I don't know if you want to rush this along or like make it solidify. But yeah. And no, see, yeah. Overthinking. But you do have the Queen of Cups, right? Very nurturing, very loving. Also, the Queen of Cups is very in tune with her intuition as well. We have the Magician here. So it's confidence, alchemist, manifesting exactly what you want. And then we have the world, which is like cycles ending. So I feel like this Nine of Swords is gonna be ending soon. So it could just been um lingering energy from the new moon on Friday. And then like not sleeping while the energy is too potent, like the with the Schumann resonance, it's very high in it's been very active lately. So it kind of, especially when you're intuitive and you like really sensitive energy, it messes with your sleep. So it's been going off a lot. So, you know, when it comes to V, I feel like don't be too impatient here because there's something that is worth healing from this connection. You don't want to like overlook it. Be present. Be in the now. That's what I was trying to get to. Be in the now. 'Cause my nose is like really getting stuffy right now. Let's see what else. So we have the coffee cup. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I just looked at it. All right, message and conversing, savoring the moment, feel uplifted friendship. So yeah, you and V are still like in the dating phase, or I would say early dating phase. It may not feel like that to you because, like I said, women and men we move differently in dating phases. So he might be like, "Oh yeah, we're still early in the dating phase," and you're just like, "We've been dating for X amount of time. Like, so when are we doing this?" Like that's how. But guys gonna have a conversation soon. I feel like it's gonna how you call that, temper your worriness. And then we have the mask here, so I feel like he's like ah, not trying to say nothing about his feelings. Like even if you try to say, so like how do you feel about this? Like even just trying to get him open up a little bit about like how he truly feels about you. He'll give you like little bits, but then it's like, okay, so what else? And then he'll probably like change the subject, or he doesn't want to talk about it, or he like skips over it because he he's not ready to show his true feelings because he doesn't even know what his true feelings are. But he does like you. I do feel like there's a lot of like there. I could also just be feeling that he doesn't want to do everything wrong, right? Yeah, look, passion, the same chemistry, liking each other, having fun. Yeah, he likes the pace. Yeah, no. He knows he likes you. He knows there's chemistry, but he doesn't know. He's indecisive. There it goes. He's indecisive. That's what I want. He's indecisive. Like he'll go back and forth. Like yeah, I like her. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I like her. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like back and forth. But it's like he's not reviewing the details. No. All right. Let me get one more. I think that one up. But ugh. Oh, he better step it up. He better step it up before he becomes before you become a lesson for him because we do have karmic relationship, right? So what happens is sometimes we come into people's lives to force them to change their ways, right? So he had pretty much fumbled a lot of good women before you, right? Due to his indecision, due to him keep bouncing back and forth. Because what happens with us women, we know what we want. XYZ, the proof isn't put in. Why are you dragging it? Right? Why are you not making it official? And some left because they were tired of waiting. Um, it took them up some for some it took them up to a year um to make it official. Yeah. But he watches you. You have stalking. Well, I always call it a stalking card, but sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslight, perception. But he watches you. He watches you a lot. Like even when you're not paying attention and you guys are together, he watches you. He watches you a lot. I don't know. It's like he's taking you in imagery. He's taking you in, so he doesn't. He's oh my god. He's like a lover boy, but he's an indecisive lover boy, and he doesn't know what he wants. He knows he wants a relationship. He knows he wants a deep connection. He knows he wants love, but when is presented in front of him, he does not know how to catch it. There it goes, catch it. All right. He knows how to fumble it, but he doesn't know how to catch it. He could be an avoidant, but not like in a typical avoidant, not the type that like would disappear, come back. No, he's more like I'm gonna avoid making this decision. I'm gonna avoid making it official. As long as he can. Not like a true avoidant attachment, but more like I'm gonna avoid this decision until I'm 100% with it, which is kind of crazy because he acts like he's 100% with it. Let's see. As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationship and with yourself. Self love. He might be a little insecure. Might be just a little bit insecure. Just a little. But it doesn't overpower anything. It's just he has to be, like I said, a little insecurity. Because he probably have made some bad decisions in the past when it came to women. Look, spiritual awakening. So with spiritual awakening here says your partner is sensing that really important about this connection. So he knows that connection is important. He understands what to do with that information. Right? Family and friends will approve of this, but you got to get to that point. Family and friends will definitely support it. Will definitely approve it. This is you. Annoyance. He annoys you a lot, but not like sometimes that's in a bad way, but not also in a bad way. But he needs to, like I said, he needs to pep up, put some pep in his step because look, breakup came up. Uh, I feel like they gave him a timer because that's what happens. They give them a timer, and if they can't step up in a certain time frame, because we don't know the time frame. Like I'm gonna be honest, our spiritual team, our ancestors, spiritual court, they will give the person that we are connected to a timer, and it will definitely be either you step up or you go because you're not wasting not wasting my person's time. You're not wasting my, grandbaby's time. So you either gotta step it up or step out. Like, right? So he's definitely on timer and it's ticking down. It is definitely ticking down for him. So he gotta get the step in. He's better get the step in. Let's see what else. So yeah, look, self-esteem. I possess the gifts of soul that benefit me and others. You make him feel good, right? With the self-esteem card here. And then self-love, self-esteem. So but he needs to bring that up himself. Like, but you make him feel good. Feel good about himself. But he still doesn't. Oh, still doesn't. So we have pride. I love myself and see myself in everyone, right? So with pride here, he lets his ego take the shit. Take the shit. Yeah. He lets his ego do the steering sometimes. So his heart will be like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna accent. And his ego is like, but what if she says no? What if she doesn't like you the same way she likes like we like her? Like so, it's given that type of energy, and that's why he becomes indecisive because his pride and his ego have too much say in it. But like I said, he's definitely on a timer. If he really wants this to work, he better step it up. He better step it up. Cause they want to give him the boot. You and your ancestors about to give him the boot. And you're gonna be like the fifth girl that got away. The fifth girl that got away. The 11th hour. Homie, you better step it up. Yeah, so I feel like he has before the summertime. Before the summer solstice happens, he got time. So he got a couple of weeks. Probably like a month and 2 weeks. But he need to step it up. All right, let's go. Sophia. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go live every Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Donations are welcome. The pinned comment or the link in the bot and description, ooh, or in the bio too. I have it in there. Make it easier. Also, check out the merch shop in there. I was thinking, well, I gotta get money for it first. I was thinking of doing candles, but that's probably gonna be way in the future because my candles be on point. I'm telling you, I candle magic can flex. I can flex that. All right, Sophia. I know Sophia put it in. Oh, okay. So general reading. All right. Let's see. Sophia, Sophia, Sophia. All right. Ancestor Sophia wants a general reading. So what messages do we have for Sophia? Thank you, goddess. And you're welcome. What ooh, what oh wait. Okay, no. Sorry. I was looking at my altar because I was like, wait, I know I filled that cup up. All right. So what messages do we have for Sophia? What messages do you have for Sophia? Okay. What messages do we have for Sophia? All right. Okay. Okay. What message do we have for Sophia? Oh, they gave me two extra cards. Okay. All right. Sophia. Hmm. I feel like this has to do with I don't know your entrepreneur unless you're trying to tap into your entrepreneur um spirit. I think it's the right time because look, we have the Page of Swords. Ugh. The Page of Swords talks about ideas, right? But also somebody who's very impulsive. But here I feel like it's ideas. Because right after that is the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's definitely trying to build something. So you're trying to build on an idea that you have. I would say to make money. But it's just a side hustle because we have Page of Pentacles here. And Page of Pentacles talks about like tentative energy. So it could just be like a temporary side hustle that you're trying to look into or trying to do. We have the High Priestess and the World, right? And I feel like you're in the cycle of making the blueprints. Basically trying to put things on paper before you can start actually actively working towards it. But I also feel like this side hustle, in your mind, it's a side hustle, but I feel like it's gonna turn into something like a business, right? When the high priestess here, just keep following your intuition, keep doing, um, keep listening to your guides, right? Your intuition, your guides. Let's see what else. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm like, sorry guys, but I'm like really obsessed with my eyes today. Like, damn, I did that. Let me stop. All right, what else? What else can we tell Sophia? Oh, I'm gonna start laminating these cards. What else can we tell Sophia? Yeah. We have girl talk, so you may be more social, hanging out with friends. Ooh. Um, we have stabbed in the back. So, uh, friends group might be having some issues. So if you guys are trying to do like a girls trip or a group trip, um, or planning one, I would say it's gonna get a little chaotic and hectic, right? A little chaotic and hectic. So be prepared for that. Prepare for that. Or a group outing, group trip, group outing. But regardless, there might be some drama within the group. So we have the clock again. So don't rush things. Like let things move naturally, especially when it comes to this side hustle. Yeah, because look, we have abundance here. Keep positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. Yeah, so you're gonna get whatever you want, honestly. I feel like you can manifest really well, but you don't believe it. You just feel like, oh, it's a coincidence. Oh, okay. Somebody's coming in. We also have I love you and passion. So somebody's definitely coming in if you're single. Right. So somebody likes you and they're definitely coming in. Uh they want to date you. But I feel like that's gonna happen after whatever this group issue is. I don't feel like it involves you. I feel like you're more of a spectator than being involved. Cause it's given like it's given that because you know how like you keep in movies when two people arguing and everybody keeps looking at one person, looking at the other person. Like that's what it's given. It's given that the energy with you. You're gonna be like spectating, being part of the spectacle, but you're watching it. It's not you being involved. And she was like, damn. I wouldn't say be the instigator, but you're gonna be in there with your popcorn, with your eyes like, oh my god, that happened. Let's see what else. So we have the Galactic Freedom Collaboration Meetings Community. Yeah. So a side hustle might be a community based type thing or be involved with the community. Um, do you want to do something like gardening or with flowers, something like that? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like garden, community garden or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be collaborations. A lot of people are gonna help you out with this venture that you're doing. And I feel like you may if it oh so it is gardening. So if you do like this garden thing, I know that some cities they do like gardening programs to help you teach people how to garden, like flowers, fruit, vegetables, stuff like that. But I feel like what you really gonna do, you're gonna change. You might turn like empty lots into a little um garden area, like to have like benches and like places to eat or like little picnic areas, but it's all for like flowers and stuff and gardening, like have like little vegetable stuff. Like I don't know. It's like what is it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out community garden, something like that, right? So that's what you're gonna be, but you're gonna help. Like you're gonna do it in different areas, right? So it might be like a nonprofit that might turn into a nonprofit that's very lucrative because everybody wants to. It's sort of like gentrification, but you bring in life to communities, right? So you have Alpha Centaurian, foresight, plan, and strategy. Yeah, you're planning this. This is definitely a plan. So we have vegan, solitude, independence, peace. So it could be like a one of those Zen gardens. I don't know, like a Zen garden type thing. So we have starseed, self, memories, identity. Right? Self, memory, identity. I mean, you might be known as a garden lady. I'll be honest. That might be your nickname, the garden lady. But definitely, you're definitely doing that as a side hustle. I'm gonna let you know that. And it's gonna bring you a lot of happiness. So balance. I bring I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. Yeah, balance. Don't With the balance here, don't overfill your plate, right? Don't put too much on your plate. Because what happens when you put too much on your plate, you kind of one get overwhelmed, stressed out. You might get sick a little bit, so you might get the little sniffles, you might get like stomach aches and stuff like that. So don't really stress yourself out. Right? Just make sure everything's balanced. Remember time management. But other than that, I feel like you got this. That side hustle, keep planning it. I feel like it's gonna really turn into a big thing, and it might be a legacy where you're gonna have it, a piece of you left behind. Not saying that whatever else you do is not gonna leave a legacy, but this is gonna be one where you're gonna be happy about it. But that's what I have for you, Sophia. You're welcome. All right, Christina. Christina. Christina's gone. Shuffle here. You know what? I might watch the Diary of a Mad Black Woman tonight. That's my movie. I was trying to watch the Tyler Perry one on. Was it on Tubi or was it on Netflix? I don't know. I think it was on Netflix. All right. It's with Megan Good. I think it's with Megan Good. I think it is on Netflix. I'm gonna watch that tonight because I was trying to watch it last night and I fell asleep. But let me just shuffle here. Drink a sip of water. Oh, I get so tired drinking water, but I had to drink it because I take Trenton, which helps you with like muscle recovery, endurance, and all that stuff. And you have to drink like at least 8 to 10 glasses of water, and it's about like 64 ounces of water. But, all right, Ancestor Christina wants to know what's going on with her and the cancer. What is going on with her and the cancer? What can we tell Christina about her and the cancer? Girl, you're dealing with the cancer. God bless your soul. Is it a cancer man? Because if it's a cancer man, God bless your soul even more. God bless your soul even more. Oh, okay. Girl. All right. So, There's a cycle that's ended, right? Because we have the world here. So you're ending the cycle. But the way the cycle is ending is not going to be rainbows and sunshine. It's not gonna be all full of glitter. It's gonna be a little pop offish between you and this cancer. But I don't feel like you guys are gonna break up or anything like that. I feel like you guys might have an argument here. Cause look, we have the five of wands. And it's mostly because he's he doesn't listen to understand, he listens to reply, right? Because we also have, you go from the five of wands to the six of wands, which talks about recognition, right? And victory. So he argues to not to listen, like the arguments. He doesn't listen. He listens to replies, to listen to understand, and then reply. So, but what you guys are moving away from that. You guys are moving more to like, okay, he's gonna understand, but he's very impulsive, very impulsive. We have the um page of swords. He can also be a little bit immature mentally, a little bit immature mentally. I'm getting like he's kind of like childish a little bit, very very childish energy. But I don't feel like it's in a bad way. Sometimes it does get in the way, but I feel like it's more he just have like a childish personality. But we do have the hangman here, so you're gonna teach him. You're gonna teach him how to be mature. Because with the hangman is enlightenment, right? If you look at the little aura here, yeah, you're gonna teach him to be mature. Um, but he's learning. He's learning because with the hangman here, he see things from different perspective. It's gonna take him a while because, I feel like I don't want to say this. I feel like he's a little airheaded. I was gonna say he got brains for he got bags of bricks for brains, but I'm being a little nice. He's a little airheaded. He's a little slow. Not like he's mentally challenged, but he's a little slow. He processes things a little slow, so that's gonna work your patience a little bit because it's like, are you stupid? Like, are you stupid? No, he's not stupid. It's just there's a lot of air in there, which is kind of crazy because he's really smart. I mean, he's probably really book smart, really really book smart. But when it comes to common sense, it's like, are you okay? Like, are you stupid? But it's like I feel like it adds to his charm though. It adds to his charm. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Christina about the cancer? We have not today. Not dealing her, avoiding conversation calls, person, boundaries, still angry. Right? Um, with the not today, you he doesn't deal well with head-on confrontation, right? So if you're the type that you want to sit there and be like, "Hey, we gotta talk this out right here, right now," you're gonna have to give him a minute. You're gonna have to give him a minute because he wants to articulate his emotions, wants to filter through his emotions, not in a like filter it like so he doesn't be be honest. So filter it as in like he wants to feel it, process it, and then he could tell you what's going on. Let's see what else. We have the hands of card. Hands of cards. So I don't Have people told you don't do it because he's young? Like he's younger than you? Because I know some people will be like, "Oh, don't do it. Don't date younger men than you." Blah blah blah, because they ain't immature and stuff like that. So people probably have tried to persuade you not to like get involved with him, but you're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take a chance." Like, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna take a chance. You're pretty much gambling on it, this relationship. But I don't feel like it's in a bad way, though. I really don't feel like it's in a bad way. Because, like I said, you were gonna teach him a lot. Yeah, look, we have cassette outdated thinking, right? Cassette outdated thinking, um, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, you're gonna. I want to say you're gonna teach him a new way of thinking, right? So how he perceives a relationship, how he perceives love, is gonna change because of you. Um, did he dabble a little bit, like, or at least a period of time he was in the red pill content? Because he could have been sucked into red pill content, but then got out of it because it kind of got like a little, oh no, this is too much for me. Like he agrees with certain things, but not the whole thing. It's very odd. But he's a sweet kid. Again, he's very sweet. So that's why like he consumed a little bit. Like I would say like if red content was like this much, right? He consumed like that much of it. Enough to like be in there, have him think about certain things, like how women should be a certain type of way. But he doesn't like I said, you're gonna change his thought process on like how dating is, how being with a woman, how life is. Right? He kind of was a little brainwashed, but he it got too scary for him, which is good, because you want them to like dip their toe in and realize, oh, this red pill content is not good. Let's see what else. So we have engagement here. So it has the potential to go long term. It has the potential to go long term. Again, I do feel like you kind of get a little frustrated, a little frustrated. All right. Like so, we have keys on the ring. So it's very unconventional. And look, it's healing. Like I said, healing heart. So it's healing something in both of you, right? I feel like it's also teaching you a little bit of patience, just a little bit. But it's refreshing. It's refreshing. I kind of feel like he makes you laugh or smile a lot, which is good, which is really good. Look, you have watch out. So yeah, watch out, people. With the watch out, I don't feel like there's a third party. I just feel like people are gonna speak negatively into you guys' relationship. Don't let that happen. Don't. It's more so they're gonna try to plant the little bug in the ear, and it's gonna make you think about this, or it's gonna make you think about that. Listen, he wants to be where he wants to be, right? And he wants to be with you. Yeah. You guys are gonna have deeper intimacy. You guys might already have deeper intimacy. If you guys haven't had sex yet, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna feel different for you. It's gonna feel like, all right. So you're gonna have some people like, oh, we're fucking. All right. But it's not gonna be like you guys are fucking. It's gonna be like you guys are making love, right? That's what it feels like. You guys gonna be making love instead of just like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. No, you guys are gonna be making love. And then we have accountability, right? Um, with accountability, I feel like it's both of you might need it, but one needs it more than the other, right? So practice accountability. Um, I feel like he does, but he does it like on a delay. Like he would deny, 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 and then when he can't deny no more, it's like, okay, yeah, yeah, I did it. And this is like, why didn't you just do it? Like, why didn't you just tell me that? So for instance, he might eat, let's say for example, he might have eaten a piece of cake, right? Or he might have taken a piece of cake, or and you'd be like, no, you did it, and he'd be like, and eventually he takes the blame. Like, yeah, I ate your cake. Like, why you just say that in the first place? I feel like you have inner fears. I feel like you have a lot of inner fears around this. Not only one because he's a little younger, a little immature, but also because you don't want people to look at you differently for dating a younger man. It's more so like I feel like it's more so you don't want those rumors to be true. And it has sometimes social media people remember like, oh yeah, I date younger men. They only for good for sex or whatever. Nothing else more than that. But I feel like what you guys it could go. Excuse me, it could go a long distance. Like I said, I do feel like he likes where he's at right now, and he wants to be with you, right? But don't rush him. I feel like when he's ready, he's gonna make things official. Like I was gonna say he's gonna pop the question, but that's gonna be down the road. Down the road. It's not gonna be too fast. Not at all. But it's gonna be he's gonna plan it out. Just gotta be patient with him. But other than that, I don't feel like nothing. I don't feel third party energy. I don't feel he tells white lies. White lies. Like over the stupid shit. But other than that, I don't feel like you have to worry about him being a liar, being a cheater. Um, I feel like when he's all about you, he's all about you. I don't feel like anybody can persuade his feelings, his thoughts. I don't know. I feel like his friends call you a cougar for some reason. I just heard cougar. But you probably not even like older. But and then again, they cougar. I think that's your nickname. They call you cougar. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Christina. That's what I have for you. Is Anita here? All right. Anita, I'll give you to 12. Oh, what? 44. I need to go buy more candles. I'm probably gonna do that um this week. Well, while I was waiting for Anita, because my cousin gave me like a box full of makeup, and I've seen Huda Beauty, right? But I love her eyeshadow palette. This is her eyeshadow palette on my face, right? And it's like milky. I won't say milky, but it's like a nice smooth. It doesn't like flake off. It stays. Because I was like, oh my god, I usually have to like dig it in more. All right. So I guess Anita's not here. Just want to say thank you everybody for letting me read you. I had fun. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'm gonna try to post a long form video. It's probably gonna be a pick a card but I'm gonna try to post that either over the weekend or on Thursday. So look out for that. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys on Friday.